In 2020, GTA Online made Rockstar roughly $2.5 million every single day. It's one of the most profitable games in history, but unfortunately it sucks ass. Before I begin, I want you to know that I played GTA Online way back on 360, I played it on Xbox One, and now I have it on PC. Put simply,
I've been in this game for a lot of years.
So know that I don't completely hate the game. Not the way Rockstar hate their player base anyway. The missions are probably the best example of Rockstar just hating their player base. Messing around and having fun is heavily disincentivized when everyone has to restart everything if you die. All the missions are designed in a way where one group will go one side of the map, another group will go the other side of the map. So far you might as well be on different fucking servers, and then when one of those groups fails, your group, who spent the last 10 minutes doing everything perfectly, have to restart from the beginning. It's bullshit. Yeah, good teamwork everyone. Meanwhile we're on different fucking continents. I've never even seen this guy before in my life. Also, I don't know why they do this, but this is the thing that annoys me the most about these missions. They want every mission to have this tense, serious atmosphere. How when you enter a car on a mission, the radio won't be on because they want to play this tense music. They want this tense, serious atmosphere. No fun allowed. And you can turn on the radio, but if you leave the car and get back in, they'll turn off the radio again, hoping you haven't noticed because they just really want to play this tense music. This is GTA. It's not Hitman or Dishonored. I never played either of those games, but the point is it's not a serious game. It's my asshole shouldn't be clenched every time I'm trying to have fun playing online with my friends, you know? That's not to say there can't be serious missions. Serious missions would be cool, but it's just that every single mission is framed like this. I just don't get it. Are we here to have fun, or are we here to sit there sweating? Oh god, I can't die or all my team are gonna fail. Even the more wacky missions that seem like they could be fun still have the typical go to a place nowhere near your friends. Add a life counter so nobody's allowed to have too much fun. If they die, the whole team's punished. My friends who are new to the game get shot twice and die immediately, even on the easiest difficulties. It runs so counter to having actual fun. People want to fuck around, people want to, in a multiplayer game, actually be together, for fuck's sake. Why do I have to say this? Think of the most fun moments you've had playing GTA Online. It seems likely a lot of those moments happened in free roam, where you're actually free to play the game as you like. But here's the thing, the game can absolutely facilitate that free roam fun during missions. Take away the timers, take away the lives, take away the constant restarting, take away the opposite sides of the map, take away the tense music. Not for all missions, just have some that aren't structured this way, and I guarantee people will love them. The developers need to ask themselves, have we done this mission 1,000 times before? Is this actually fun to play? They need to focus more on the things you can only do in GTA. Name one other game where you can kidnap a whole ass player using a cargo bomb. You can't. The cargo bomb in general is just very fucking cool. Imagine a mission where you have to pick up a car full of players, and from within that dangling car, they have to shoot a bunch of enemies on some skyscrapers or something. It would probably be painful and give you motion sickness and be impossible with randoms, but at least it would be something unique and interesting, something you can't get from any other game. Rather than just falling back on the drive, shoot, drive, finish formula that every mission right now has. Oh shit, I didn't even talk about the timers. Way too many of the missions have timers. Think about all this. Forced tense music, limited lives, barely any health, the game's splitting you up from your allies. If one person fucks up, everyone's got to restart. It's not a formula for fun. The more open-ended, the better. See this guy chilling in his house? Make him a dead guy chilling in his house. I'm not sure whether the game can do much about this, but regardless of whether they can actually affect it or not, it's still something that negatively affects the player's experience, so it's worth mentioning. The loading. Oh my god, there is so much fucking loading in this game. Entering your house? Loading. Leaving your house? Loading. Joining a mission? Loading. Leaving a mission? Loading. Failing a mission? Loading. Gun is empty? Reloading. It's all loading. So much loading. I've been stuck in loading screens so long I've got Stockholm syndrome. I get disappointed when the actual gameplay starts now. I played the game for an hour and timed all the loading screens within that hour. From launch, 1 hour of gameplay had 6 minutes of loading screens. This is on a fast modern PC, by the way. It was far worse on the consoles it spent the majority of its lifespan on. I've played for 692 hours on consoles alone, which according to ChatGPT somehow means I've been in loading screens for over 692 hours. Whoa! Another point that Rockstar probably can't do much about, but that affects the game significantly, is the absolutely brain-dead player base. You'd think within the 10 years this game's been out, the player base might have actually aged about 10 years, but no, Rockstar seem to have a steady supply of 10-year-olds. I will say the PC seems to have a slightly more mature player base, like 14-year-olds maybe, but there's not many redeeming features to the GTA Online player base at all. I think the biggest influence on this would be the game's tone. GTA 5 might be an adult game, but it's not a mature one. If you look at Red Dead, that game is far more mature. It's not going to appeal to young children as much. As it stands, GTA 5 is a fucking daycare with all these children running around. Red Dead, on the other hand, seems to have generally a more mature player base. Now I'm just going to list off a bunch of random things that annoy me and I want to point out. It's also incredibly difficult to have NPC fight clubs. That was a huge portion of what me and my mates used to do in GTA 4, was just get NPCs to fight. It was a ton of fun. Also, GTA 5 combat sucks. I think I just shit my pantalones. Having the absolute best vehicles should not be the standard in my opinion. They should be like World of Warcraft mounts, where some are just really rare and can't be bought with money. You would actually have to accomplish something in-game in order to get some of them. If you kill 100 AFK players, they reward you with a fucking clown car. Things like that. Beyond just, okay, play these missions, get money, buy it. How about you do some incredibly difficult task, like finish this series of missions without taking damage, something like that, and you get rewarded with a car for them. I stumbled over that a little bit, but you get the point. Also, sometimes your car explodes for no fucking reason if you land on your hood. Oh, what? All the interiors are incredibly restrictive, and even if you don't think about it consciously, I think subconsciously you have that feeling of like, okay, I can't run, I can't do this, or a fat loading screen before I even get into the building, and then a fat loading screen as I'm leaving the building. Like, compare that with GTA 4, which had so many interiors with no loading screens, no restrictions. If you want to fight the cops or do whatever you want in there, fight each other, you can do that. Speaking of houses, let me shoot up my own house if I want. Let me sprint in my own place, for fuck's sake. I don't care if I disturb the neighbours. Have a little encounter where your angry neighbour will kick down your door with a shotgun. Yeah, we play as these crazy fucking gangsters, and this guy who almost fucked up my whole heist after like half an hour of doing it. I can't get him out my fucking apartment, he's drinking all my whiskey. And then when Rockstar do add cool content, nobody fucking plays it anyway unless there's a fat paycheck at the end, which makes everything aside from the heist missions completely dead. I understand that it's a parody of obnoxious LA attitudes, but annoying on purpose is still just annoying, cringe on purpose is still just cringe. Also, the women are way taller than the men for some reason. I will say that this game can be so much fun, just stay away from the missions. The free roam is where the fun is. Where there's no loading screens, there's none of that bullshit. You can just fuck around and have fun. Alright, talking about this shitty fucking online has made me so fucking ill in real life, so I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching.